Licorice-tasting leaves and tasty seeds make sweet fennel a natural for the herb garden. But Finocchio, or Florence fennel, belongs in the vegetable garden with all your other root crops. Smart Gardening correspondent Monica Guzza is in Eugene, Oregon, where she's learning how to take fennel from the seed packet to the kitchen.
Is this or this what you think of when a recipe calls for fennel? The spice flavoring or the vegetable? They both come from a plant called fennel. Renee Shepherd from Renee's Garden Seeds is going to help clear up some of this fennel confusion. So, Renee, is fennel a vegetable or is it a spice?
Well, it's actually both. They're two botanically related but different plants. The kind you grow as a vegetable actually forms a big stem that gets a fleshy root right above the soil that you eat as a vegetable. And the kind you grow as a spice grows big, leafy, tall fronds, has wonderful flowers that attract butterflies, and then makes seed heads that make fennel seed that use as a spice.
So this is an example of the bulb here. It looks like it grows quite big. How is it to grow?
Well, it's easy to grow from seed. It's usually grown as a cool season crop. Most parts of the United States you start at midsummer for a fall crop. It's a heavy feeder and it likes to be properly spaced so it's got enough rooms for its roots. And the bulbs form right at the soil line and they get about the size of a tennis ball, and that's when you pick them and slice them. It tastes kind of, I would say, like a combination of celery with a hint of apple and a lot of licorice.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Very, very mild. And it can be served raw in a salad, or you can cook it. It's good tossed with olive oil with some garlic cloves and either sauteed or roasted. You can store the other bulbs in the refrigerator. They're a good vegetable because you can keep them until you need to use them for a while.
Quite a while, sort of like onions or potatoes. For this particular kind of fennel, can you use it for its seed?
You could grow it to seed, and it would make seed, but that would take a long season. If you really want to grow fennel the spice, which is wonderful in sauerkraut and pickles, and it's also a very good spice to use for, it helps to fight gas. You can chew it after a meal to kind of clear your palate. In India, they sugarcoat the seeds and take them, like you get a teaspoon after dinner, and it just really refreshes you. So it has a lot of spice uses, and for that you would grow the best garden varieties called bronze fennel, which has wonderful bronze foliage. It attracts particularly swallowtail butterflies in the flower stage, and then it's real easy to just let it set seed, and as the seed ripens and goes from green to brown, you just put a paper bag over the seed head and cut it off and shake the seed out and store it.
Oh, that sounds so easy. Well, now that we've got fennel the vegetable and we've got fennel the spice, we should probably do something with it in the kitchen.
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay. Well, Renee, you've cleared up the whole fennel situation for me, but I honestly never prepared it. So, and I see you made a beautiful salad here. How do I get from the bulb to the salad?
Well, let me show you. This is really simple and I think very good. I hope you like it.
Okay, good.
Here's the fennel bulbs, and all I've done is chopped off the tops. I've pulled off the outer leaves, the big kind of wrapper leaves, and then I've sliced it up very, very thin in thin vertical slices and then chopped them up into kind of julienne strips.
Oh, okay. So it almost looks like a jicama.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sliced up like this.
And then there's oranges skinned and cut in quarters, and then ace. And then there's chopped up watercress, which is really nice. You could also use arugula or parsley if you didn't have watercress.
Okay.
And then I've just sprinkled roasted cashew nuts on it.
Oh, it looks wonderful. And then I see the little nasturtiums on here.
Oh yeah, just for a little color. Get your edible blossoms in there.
And okay, so this looks like a really flavorful salad. What kind of dressing should I use on it?
I have just made a very, very simple vinaigrette with very good quality olive oil and good balsamic vinegar. Oh, and I also wanted to mention, if you wanted to make this a full course meal, like for a luncheon or a dinner on a hot summer night, you could add grilled chicken or salmon or hard-boiled eggs or anything you'd like to just make it into a whole meal. It blends very well.
And it truly would. Okay, well, this is my chance. I'm going to try some fennel. Will you serve me a little bit?
Yeah, let me just put a little more dressing on it. I put some on, but I want to just shake it up here. And I add a little bit more just to gloss it over a little bit.
Beautiful.
And I'll serve you some. See what you think.
Thank you so much.
Whoop, let me get you a little bit of oranges.
All right. So a little bit of orange, a little bit of cashew. And the combination, especially with the orange in there, what a delicious salad.
Oh, good. I think the orange is a natural mate for the fennel.
It's wonderful. Well, thank you so much. You've really broadened my horizons.